I was watching a YouTube video a little while ago. They were talking about grandpa knives, and it's some of the more traditional slip joint type knives. And it sort of depends on what use you have for them. But one of my all-time favorites is what's called the Stockman's knife. Now, what defines a Stockman's knife is actually the spay blade, and this is the blade that was used to castrate livestock. Um, at this point now, usually when somebody's talking about a Stockman, they're talking about a three-blade slip joint knife. We've got a spay blade, usually a sheep's foot, and generally some type of a clip point or a spear point, more general purpose. Now, I don't use hard use knives for me. They're a pocket knife for light use, so I don't need a really high quality knife. For a while there, it was getting hard to find a decent Stockman's knife without spending an arm and a leg. Case made them. They've got lifetime warranty. Excellent knives, obviously, but I didn't want to spend that kind of money for something that I'm not using hard. So I found this. This was a factory second from Carolina. I've been carrying that for quite a while. And most of the time, I will end up using either the spay blade for fine work or the sheep's foot for whittling or one thing or another. I don't use the main blade very often, but once in a while I do cut a piece of rope or something. Um, and the stainless steel works fine for me, 440, whatever. Because again, I'm not using them hard. But this one right here is smaller, slimmer Stockman. I just picked up a couple more here a little bit ago. So this is about the same size. This is VG10 steel, which is a little higher quality steel, but it really doesn't matter. But main thing was I liked the design. It's a very sort of modern design. And just aesthetically, I liked it. It's approximately the same size as this one. Now I also got this one. This is a large Stockman. As you can see, it's quite a bit larger. It's got a synthetic stag copy for the scales on it. Real stag is getting very expensive and hard to find both. So you can spend a lot of money to get real stag. Didn't really need real stag. And some of the older knives, they use synthetics on them. So this is synthetic stock. And again, a slightly larger blade than the other two. And then this is another large Stockman. And this one's just pure dress fancy. And it's sort of a Southwest theme. Otherwise, the same design as this one. But it's just a bit fancier. Now, so I'll use this one as sort of my fancy dress Stockman. But for my uses, that three-blade pattern just seems to work very well for me. Now, if I were doing different stuff, I might want different blades on it and get a different type of pocket knife. But for my day-to-day, just like I said, very light-duty use, the Stockman is my favorite, and it's my favorite of the what they call the grandpa knives now.